What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Goggles back with another video. I want to talk about this bench boost pack that 2K has just released today. And honestly, people, I've heard a lot of things, about the pack being not that great and everything. I mean, the whole pack is not terrible. I will say most of it is terrible, but for the most part, at least right here, and I think Kevin McHale, Scottie Pippen, Sabonis, Diaw, Ginobili, Jamal Crawford, and Scott Pollard. These are pretty good. I say Jamal Crawford honestly is the best out of all of these cards, just because just look at his stats. He has everything you need in a player. So he can be a point guard as well. So I think Jamal Crawford is probably the best one out of all these cards. But Kevin McHale is the Ruby in this card, and as you can see, A+ inside, can play defense, can rebound. How tall? He's 6'10", so he's not that short. But can play in the post. These players can boost your bench a little bit. I would not just count them out and say they're just terrible. I mean, his three is a 78. That's not terrible, but that's not great as either. But I mean, as far as defense, he's doing those things for you that you would need him to do. And then how much is his cap space? He's 250. So I mean, he's not a bad card. And then you got Scottie Pippen, who I think is okay. I would say if you rely on defense a lot, then he would definitely be a great card for you. But if you wanted somebody that could shoot threes and be athletic at the same time, he is a good player for you. I mean, I really wouldn't want him. But defensive wise, he's a great player. But his 3-point shot is not that great, especially with him being a Ruby. I would not really want him just because his three. I would not be able to count him to make a shot if I need to consistently. But everything else, of course, he's gonna be able to play defense and things like that. So, and see his offensive consistency, I can understand if his offensive consistency is like a 90 or something. His offensive consistency is a 75. That is trash, bro. That is embarrassing. What is wrong with them? Like, these cards, they give you all these rubies, sapphire. Not sapphire, amethyst, everything. But then they sorry. Like, I don't understand. Sabonis, he's 7'3". I would like him. And his 3-point shot ain't like up to par, but 84 and to be 7'3" is, that's a great shot. Contested 7, yeah, that's not good either. If his contested was at least an 80 or an 82, bro, his 3-point shot would be nice because he's 7. Him and Kristaps the same height, but he taller than Kristaps. He way more than Kristaps, so he can get rebounds for you. I think behind, depending on what you need, I would say Jamal Crawford and Sabonis are great players to get. Like I said, he can rebound, great rebound. He's 7'3", so he's gonna get every rebound, and then he can shoot the three when you need him to. Overall, he's a center. Overall, this is a great card. If you can snipe him, you just picked you a good one out. If you can snipe him for a good price, you might just get you that's a nice little card to get. Boris Diaw, not a bad player. If you want to put him at small forward, he is 6'8", so he really is a small forward in my opinion. He just weighs more than others, and his perimeter defense is nice. He can shoot the three when you need it, if you need him to. Can rebound, can pass. So I think he's more of a small forward. If I had to put him anywhere, I would not put him at power forward because he's just not that tall. But he is pretty athletic, so don't just think that he can't move. Let's look at his stats real quick. 85 defense, offense 91. So he's not a bad player. He's not a post player for real. So I wouldn't go in the post with him. Can make a layup. That's the most important thing. And see, his three is balanced. See, I hate his 3-point is a B+. Let me see something. Hold up. No, okay, never mind. I was thinking that 2K like to trick you and make they'll have a rating. Their 3-point rating will be a A, and they only are 88 and 80. They only are 88 at threes. Open, and then they contested might be an 86. So I'm like, come on now, that's not an A. That's an A minus. That ain't no A. But not a bad card. Like I said, can pass, can box out, get a rebound for you. Can box out and get a rebound. I'll put him at small forward if I was you, just because to have that versatility, put somebody else at small forward that's taller, in my opinion. Then you got Manu Ginobili, who is not a bad card as well. Can play defense, can hit the three. Like I said, though, if I had to choose between Manu and Jamal Crawford, I would choose Jamal Crawford. If you're trying to get Manu, the best thing to do if you're trying to get Manu Ginobili, honestly, is to get his amethyst card in pack and playoffs. When I tell you, when I'm gonna do a video on him, I'm telling y'all, when I pick up Manu Ginobili, it's going to be over. I'm going to have the best Myteam. Him and Bruce Bowen. When I get them two, I will have the best my team lineup in the game ever. Ever. I don't care if you have all diamonds or what. I mean, you can have all them diamonds and everything and have the greatest my team ever. But when I tell you to be this far in the game, I would have the best my team lineup in the game. And I'm not playing with y'all. I'm gonna do a video soon when I get them. I'm gonna grind. It's gonna be a hard grind. I'm gonna be doing some streams, so y'all make sure y'all tune in them streams. If y'all can please subscribe, I would appreciate it. Jamal, like I said, Jamal Crawford, very well balanced, and he is a great guard, a great card anyway. I mean, look at him, A, playmaking A-, of course, perimeter defense B-. So that, I mean, he can play defense when he's not just a terrible defensive player. And I mean, anybody can play pretty good defense as long as you know how to move with him. I understand if he gets to the paint, when somebody gets to the paint with him, he might not affect the shot. But I mean, other than that, you still can be able to play defense. He's pretty athletic to be a B+. He's 6'6", so you put him at a 6'5". If he was athletic, like to the point where he was dunking, I would say he'd be perfect for me because I like somebody that can. If I had a point guard, I have JoJo White and Kyrie, so it'd be harder for me to choose. But if he was athletic enough to where he could dunk it like Zach LaVine, I would definitely put him over Kyrie. I probably would, just because he has that athleticism, so I don't have to worry about somebody missing the layup because the other person has somebody tall or something, something stupid. Scott Pollard. Everything after this is trash, y'all. Everything after this is it's not too bad. His mid range is a B-, but he can't score inside, so that's crazy. How tall is he? He's 6'11". What's his dunking? What's his standing dunk? What is this? How you gonna put y'all? They got a picture of him dunking the ball, but yet his inside scoring is C+. What is wrong with them? They should have put him in the post. Well, they should have put him in like a mid-range shot with him shooting. What is wrong with them? This is stupid. He can play defense, but he can't do nothing offensively besides shooting mid-range. And inside scoring terrible. That's very. And his 3-point scoring is the F. Can't do nothing. And then he not even athletic. What is this? He unathletic. He a rebounding post defender. Not athletic. Can't shoot. And can't even make a dunk for real. What is wrong? Antoine Walker, it's a balanced card. I say it's not that great, really. It's not that great at all, really. I mean, he only has one thing that's an A, and that's the crazy thing. Like, bruh, what is wrong with 2K? Jamal Crawford is an 85. He is 1 point higher. Now we saw Scott Pollard was not that great of a player except defense and rebounding. Antoine Walker is 1 point less than Jamal Crawford, and he sucks. I would say suck. He balanced, but he suck. Like, if you want to be honest with me, he suck. If you pay, like, these people pay 1,000, I would pay 1,000 for him. That is embarrassing. He not good for nothing. I mean, unless you just, like I said, if you need somebody to boost your bench, he would be pretty good for you. KC Jones, trash. Well, how tall is he? Trash. One more thing. What's his driving nugget? Trash. He is embarrassing. You wouldn't be able to do nothing with him except play defense. He a defensive player. I mean, his grade. Don't get me wrong though. His grades when they A+, his grades at an A+, they A+. He defense wise, he killing you. He athletic too, but he can't dunk. If he could dunk, I would say okay, that would be something you might play with him if he could dunk. But he is not. He can't dunk. He can barely make a layup. He can make a layup, but he can't dunk. So if he could dunk the ball like D Brown do, D Brown 6'1" can dunk on anybody. If he could dunk the ball like D Brown, I would get him. Well, I wouldn't say I would get him. I say if I was trying to make a budget lineup, I would not mind paying for him because he had the defense. This dude is an A+ at defense. Well, he is 6'1" though, so you better stay in front of him. What else we got? We got Jared Jeffries, trash, boo boo. Let me look at these ratings real quick. When he can play defense, nah, I wouldn't want him. And I would say if you got him, you would lose. If you had this player, you would lose. He would not boost nothing. The only thing gonna boost is your L rating. Your L column. You taking L's all day with Jared Jeffrey. He can't shoot. If he can't make, I can see if he was a power forward and his mid range was a B. He a small forward. It's not like he can shoot off the dribble. Can play a little bit of defense and rebound. I mean, these players aren't that. They're not terrible. They just not good to the point where you actually gonna play with them. Not even for a budget squad, you wouldn't play with these players unless like I said, unless they they play to your standards. Then I mean, hey, I say get them if that's what you want, get them. But and then honestly, this right here, J.R. Smith, that's probably a great pickup to have if you could get him. If you could collect all these players, I like how this year the collections are not as big. Like when I'm saying collections, I mean the premier the ones that they the packs they give out and everything. Those collections are not that big. You don't have to get that many players. It used to be where you had to get a lot of players in order to get the reward for that collection. J.R. Smith though, if you grinded and ended up getting all these players for a good price, if you got J.R. Smith, you would have picked up a great card. Cause I'm sure, well, that's the one from New York, so I don't know how well they would put him, but he could shoot threes when he was with New York too. So I don't know, he could shoot. I mean, he was a shooter most of his career. I mean, I'm sure all of his career. I know he's athletic too. So hey, this might be a nice card to get if you could collect. Get all these players for a great price, and then get J.R. Smith. That would be not be a bad choice at all. But that's the bench boost lineup. Pack, y'all. Overall, I would say this deserves probably a B or a B plus, just because they had a few players that I definitely wouldn't mind getting. With Sabonis and then Jamal Crawford. So and then these cards, and then the other thing, these cards aren't that terrible. But for the most part, I'm telling y'all, my lineup, y'all gonna see, that one gonna be nice. I'm telling y'all, best my team ever. Y'all better subscribe, and y'all better be ready for when I drop it. Cause I'm telling y'all, when I get Manu, it's over. It's gonna be over. When I tell you I'm gonna have the best my team lineup ever on 2K18. It's your boy Goggles. Y'all subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all later.